Alright, here we are. At the end of the last episode, everyone was beat up, so I had them lying in beds to recuperate. And after I stopped the video, I just let time continue running in game so that they were all healed for the beginning of this start. One thing that did occur, though, was the bandit that I originally had here with a 500 cat bounty. Anything less, small bounties like that will go away after some time, and the bandit's bounty was no longer applicable. He was worth nothing. So he just ran away and I let him go. In fact, this might be one of them right here because these are the. It could very well be one of these characters here because it was one of these Holy Nation Outlaws. At any rate, let's look at our what we have. We're trying to get over to. There's a third Holy Nation city, I believe I'm guessing is over here. And we need more assets to build. But the problem is, with the assets that we have, we're too heavy. We're too slow moving on the map. And that is not good. If you watch the last episode, you can see it almost ended us. So we can't have that. So what we're going to do is we're going to run back up here, and we're going to go ahead and start building and use up the supplies that we have. And then we'll go and get more supplies. So let's see if we can get up here. Make sure we don't. You can see they're eating dried meat. After they're sleeping, they wake up hungry. Just want to be sure I don't run into anything that we can't handle. A lot of paladins out and about right now. Here's what are they beating on here? Good animals. Let's always use more cats. Joe, run over here and get this also. Alright, now go back. We're going to continue on our way. Now this failed you're seeing here is the farmers are trying to gather their crops, but their farming skill is low, so they're failing to gather the crops. Now normally it doesn't help that it's nighttime. When you're farming, when you're doing many things at night, you have a penalty. You notice it's 3 o'clock in the morning, so they have, in addition to their low skills, they're getting a nighttime penalty, which is why when I start farming and I can afford it and have the necessary requirements, we definitely want to put some lights up. Now there's various forms of lighting. In the beginning, I like to use the easiest form of lighting, which does not require electricity. Just torches, basically. You just plant torches around the ground, around whatever it is you're doing. Alright, so here we are. This is where I want to, and the reason I choose this place is because there's some iron right here. There's 2 iron deposits, and iron is very important if you're going to do any type of crafting. So what we want to do, let's see what type of skills, if anybody has engineer. 1, -1, 0, 1, and 0. Alright, well we're just going to have Joe be the engineer. We're going to build, the first thing we have to build is a storm house. Now, in this storm house, oh, I did not mean to do that. In this storm house, we want to build, I think this is the one we're going to put the, I have lost my train of thought. The technology bench and the tech research bench. That's what I'm talking about. The reason I was pausing there is I actually forgot how to rotate. I haven't been playing another game, and I forgot how to rotate my buildings. But as you can see in the bottom right hand here, it tells you all the commands. All right, so I want to make sure I have enough room to put this down and build a farm, a little plot of farmland. So we're going to start this right. I'm going to go with right here. And we can alter the height of the building, which I think I'm going to do, raise it to maximum height, because then if we do shoot from the top of it with crossbows or turrets of some type, we'll get a little extra damage due to the height advantage. And I think that's going to be okay putting it right there. Alright, that's going to be our building. Now, to build this, you can click on it and see it takes 16 building materials. Now, he doesn't have any. Moo has some building materials. But we're going to make Joe, we're going to hold shift and right click on this structure, and that gives him the job of engineer. Now, Moo, we can just drop we can actually have her, we can either just drop these on the ground and he would automatically pick them up, or we can just right click the structure without holding shift, and that'll make her start working on it. Now, Joe will run over automatically and start working on it since he is the engineer. Now, the problem is, as soon as this goes down, we are considered, you can see we have an outpost. Excuse me. That means that we're going to start getting raided. We're going to have upcoming events, which means that is a list of the people that are going to come to us and beat us up, try to steal from us. How many has she got? She's got 8, and that's all we had, so we need to buy some more. In the meantime, Joe, run over here and pick up the skin from these animals that they're so conveniently taken out for us right here. We can always use the cats. Now, this early on, when we get raided, depending on the size of the raid or who is raiding us, we probably will not hang around. If it's a small enough raid, we may hang around and try and fight the battle. But if it's, for example, dust bandits, we would do that. But if it's dust bandits that have a lot of crossbows, then we probably will not, because crossbowmen can be problematic. They shoot at you at range, of course, and crossbows do a lot of bleed damage, cause you to bleed out. Come on, you can't. There you go. All right. 13 more hides, and hides are sell value 226, so that's good money. Now, it has been overnight because my characters were sleeping to recuperate. This town may have regenerated, restocked its supplies. So we'll go ahead and see if we can buy any more building material without having to run to another town. But we definitely don't want to pass up this. You know what? We're gonna attack this fella. There are 4 of us, and 1 hit should put him down. I hope that wasn't one I just looted. Ah, it was. Okay. Now, when you loot from them, it essentially kills them because, for example, the skin, you're skinning the animal. So it essentially kills them. Sometimes, if the timing is just right, they just stand up as you're looting them, and the game doesn't register that you have looted them and that they're dead. That's what happened with that raptor right there. You saw that we looted him, but then he got up and started walking. It's just a timing issue with the game's engine. What do we got over here? Okay, well, let's continue on what we're doing. He has nothing to say. That's fine. As long as they let us in. We don't need to talk to the gate guards. Okay. Let's sell this stuff. Let's see what you've got. Sell that and that. Brings us up to 10,000. 10,800. Make sure there's nothing else here that I should sell. And then we'll run back over to the engineer shop. Mechanical shop as it's called. And we need more. Moo was carrying them. We need more building materials. Yes, she's got 17. We're going to take them all. Is there anything else here that we might need? How much? We've got 16. I think that's enough to get started. 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. We're going to hold off on buying these iron plates. We're going to run back here. Continue construction here. Now, I just clicked everybody, and once Moo has put some building materials in there, you can see everybody will start constructing since I had them all selected when I right-clicked. Obviously, Joe would have started automatically because he has the engineer job. But we want to get this built. Moo certainly has building materials, so put them in there, Moo. You can see she's working. Everyone else is waiting until they get materials in there. Now we can get them all working again. What is this character doing? What is this character? I don't recognize his clothes. Just a regular drifter patrolling. More combat up here. This may be worth running up here because you can see we're down to 8-6 from a high of 15. I'm going to have, well, it's got to be someone with a backpack, which means I'm going to have her, Moo, drop. Just drop this stuff on the ground and then run up here. And while she's doing that, well, actually, it should be there quick enough that I can just stick with her. We definitely want to get these skins. Now, skin, early on, I sell them because they are really the best and most convenient thing to sell due to my playstyle in the beginning. But skins are also useful for crafting. You're going to need them to make armor, for example. So at some point, I will change over from selling the skins to storing the skins for future crafting use. Alright, that's another 10. Come on back here. Now, as soon as we... The very next thing I'm going to do is put down a storage, some kind of storage location. So we need to look at storage. And what we need just to get started is a general storage box. Chest. We're going to go with a general storage chest. And we're going to put one on top here so that it's easy to access. You can see it. Rotate around here. We'll put it right there. Alright. And what does it take to build? It takes one building material. Notice there's some building materials laying on the ground here. Oh, she's getting attacked by something. What is it? Ah, hungry bandits. You know what? We're going to fight this battle. We're going to have her run all the way over here. Excuse me. I need to put Joe back on jobs so that he'll run inside. He'll pick up one of these building materials lying on the ground. And then he'll build this. And I'm trying to get that done. Come on. Not going to make it. Get it done, get it done, get it done. Alright, well, let's take these backpacks off because he's not going to make it. And I'm just going to drop that on the ground. Actually, I'm going to drop this backpack on the ground as well. It won't hurt anything to drop it on the ground temporarily. Now run down here and get involved in this combat because we're going to go down, but at least it'll get us a little more combat skill and a little more toughness. You can see Joe's toughness is up to 18. Now, prayer day on the way to your outpost. As Holy Nation citizens, we're required to pray with the Holy Nation preachers, if you will, once a week. They will come to your outpost and have you pray with them. And if you cannot do that, then they will come back and attack you because everyone in the Holy Nation must pray to Okran. Now, if we're lying here unconscious when they arrive, that could be an issue. Come on, Griffin. Griffin's doing well as far as damage taken. He must be blocking some blows. He's fighting the leader, the bandit leader, and one other. You know, we may win this. Sure, Swift is down, but we may actually win this fight. Oh, no. Oh, no. Look at that. Welcome to Kenshi, ladies and gentlemen. Another group has wandered in, and now they're going to attack us. We're definitely going down. Yeah, we could fight maybe 6 of them, but not 12 or 15 of them. All right, Joe is unconscious, Moo's unconscious, Swift and Bataille are all unconscious. So now this guy is saying, you know, give us your food and you might live. There are some options. Some of these bandits you can talk to, and instead of fighting, you can give them money, and they will leave you alone because now they can go and purchase food. But this is not one of those groups. Since we were already engaged in combat, we didn't even have that option. Griffin is still up. Ex-Holy Nation Sentinel. Look at him. Blocking the blow. Oh, he took another down. Come on, Griffin. And Moo is getting back up. Oh, she went right back down, though. He's obviously going to lose this fight because it's like 15-1. But I'm very impressed. I think that was money well spent when we recruited him. No one's in danger of dying at the moment. Bataille has gotten up. He's back in the fight. He won't let. Oh, Griff finally went down. You put up an excellent fight, Griffin. We do appreciate that. Oh, Bataille doing all right. All right, now they'll loot us. They'll take our food. I can't remember if they take raw food, but there goes our food cubes. Yep, there goes the raw food. I'll be doggone. Well, there you have it. Now we just have to recover. Playing dead. No, we don't. Where's he at? We don't play dead. You're going to get up. You're going to get up, and you're going to get up. Okay, we don't play dead. Now, at the start of this battle, Joe's toughness was 18. You see it's already gone to 19. I think Moo's was 11, and now it's up to 13. So, yes, fighting and getting beat up does improve your toughness. Now look at this. This is the guys that this is who we have to pray with. Prayer day has arrived at your outpost. Now, the problem is I'm unconscious. I cannot pray. But what I'm going to have to do is take Griffin, get Griffin up, have him trade with Joe. Come on, Griffin, trade with Joe. Get the Holy Flame, and then run over here and talk to this fella. Now, see if I can do a little bit of first aid to start with. Because I want at least one character not to be unconscious. Help yourself, heal yourself, bandage yourself. Today is a glorious day. Griffin, heal yourself a little more if you can. You don't have any more med kits. All right, we'll run over and talk to this guy. Even better that it is prayer day. Blessings from the Lord of Light, brother. It is with great sadness that I see you do not have the good fortune of living within easy distance of one of our pure churches. And so I have come to give prayers with you here, my beloved brother. Now take out your holy flame and press it to your heart. And I'm obviously going to show him the holy flame. Now hold on to my hand. Now this gets... you take his hand. There's a lot of options here to offend him, but remember, we're Holy Nation citizens, so we're just going to take his hand and pray with him. Now, O Okran, Lord of Light, let the flame burneth bright, with this blessed body most pure. Let us not be tempted by the shadow's lure. Let us not yearn for fleshly pleasure, but yearn only for the love from the Creator. Let us honor our sacred brothers. Let us abstain from intoxications, for darkness preys on the idle mind. Let us pray for the well-being of all mankind in faith. Until next prayer day, brother, it has been a pleasure. And that long, convoluted prayer is what you have to do once a week if you want to live in the Holy Nation territories. Now we're going to have Batai heal or bandage the rest of Griffin's wounds, since Griffin is out of med kit. We're going to have Moo, who has more med kit, finish bandaging Joe and Swift. Make sure there's no more bandits running up on us. Okay, Batai. Now everybody's going to need a rest, of course, after this. Joe's going to be in a recovery coma for a little while. All right, Swift. Move, go and bandage Swift. Now, in the meantime, we're going to have Griffin run up and pick up Joe's backpack that he dropped up here. Now, pressing Alt shows you the things on the ground, so we'll have him go get this trader's wooden backpack. He's got it. Now we're going to see if we can loot anything. Well, we're going to loot at least the weapons from these characters because those are the most efficient as far as space and money is concerned. Yeah. Well, knock him back down, Griffin. All right, he fell unconscious again. That's good. We're going to pick up Joe, and we're going to head back to the city after we've picked up all this loot, or the items, and picked up Swift. Okay, now, Batai, run up here and finish building that, please. Anyone can be an engineer. It's just that sometimes you have a dedicated engineer. You don't have to direct them to do any building. They will automatically jump in and start building. Looking around, making sure there's no groups coming in on us. All right, there's the general storage chest. You can see that's a lot of storage space. Now, what I'm going to do, the building materials that we have already, I'm going to store in here. That way, that'll take some weight off of. I'm also going to put this generator core in there. Batai, please put the stuff in there you have. Now we'll move a little faster again. And we'll head back into the city. Now, ideally, we would build beds here. But right now, we're more interested in getting the other stuff built. The tech bench, the farm. And since we're so close here, the only downfall to continuing to use the beds here is that you have to pay for them. But for now, that's what we have to do. Let's go inside. Now, Moo, place him there, and then you lie here. Griffin, place him there, and then you lie here. And Batai, you lie down here. Okay, now while there's another 500 We had 86, you see, and now we have 81, so that's 500 cats lost just that fast. That's why I really wanted that 500 cat bounty. Every little bit helps. And it's raining. Now we want to look and see if there's any inbound raids. The Holy Nation prayer is now coming back in 5 days and 20 hours. So that's 5 days we don't have to worry about it. Joe, why are you up? I need you to lie down so that you can recuperate. And Swift, lie down so that you can recuperate. And while they're doing that, we're going to look at the tech bench and see what it requires. The level 2 tech bench requires 10 iron plates. And I'm pretty sure we have 10 iron plates in storage we just placed over there. I can't quite click on it from here. We'll just have to wait and see. As soon as someone gets... Now, let's look at the food situation. Since those bandits took our food, I'm going to have to buy food for these guys. And it looks like... Well, the first thing I want to do is put Joe's backpack back on him so I do not forget it. And we'll move these weapons over to him as well. The stuff that we want to sell. I do like the sound of rain. And we're going to move the Holy Flame back over to him. Do we have room? Yes, we do. We're going to move all of these skins over because he's our guy that I like to go and sell with. Alright, so in addition to food, we need to get some, at least a couple more med kits. Because as you can see, Joe is almost out. Let's move this stuff over to the backpack. Joe is almost out. This is for sale, not for use. Moo is doing okay. Griffin is completely out. And yeah, we need to get probably at least 2 more med kits. Alright, Moo is completely healed. Swift is almost there. And Bataille is healed. Alright, so we're going to have... What time is it? It's 4:30. I think we'll have Moo run down to the shopkeeper here in this bar and see what kind of food he's got. Now, we're going to want to buy, for now... These are the best food cubes that he's selling, but they are also expensive. 8,000. We're going to buy 1 for each character. 1 food cube for each character. Oops, that's not a food cube. Well, that'll be all right. Well, we're out of food cubes, so there we go. Now we need to find... We're down to 4,000. Yeah, we're losing money fast. All right, everybody's healed. We need to run over here to this shop. I think this shop will have some med kits, or I'm sorry, the boot shop, the traveler shop. Let's have Joe run up to the counter and let's see what you've got. First, we want to sell this stuff. He's only got 7,000 cats. We'll see if we can sell it all. All right, there we go. Now, med kits. Yes, there's some standard first aid kits right there. They're only 152, so we're going to get all 4 of them. I think that's all we're going to want out here. Although I would like to get backpack for Griffin, Swift, and Bataille. For now, we're going to let it be. Drifter's boots. For now, we're going to let it be. You see this armor? We could buy some of this armor, but I need to get my farm up and running first. I don't know who he's talking to. You're not wanted in this city, monster. Oh, it's this guy. This hiver. Usually they attack hivers on sight. It's amazing that he's able to walk through there. Alright. Heading back out to our farm. Make sure the gate guard doesn't say anything to us as we go through. And what have we got here? This is... Yeah, well, you know what's going to happen. We got to come and loot this. There will be a time in the near future where we're not going to have to loot animals for money anymore. Once we start our farm and start making some grog, we'll just sell it, and that will be our income, in addition to anything we get from combat or exploration. But for now, we're definitely going to take this. All right, now the Tech 2 bench. How much? It was 16 to build another storm house, which I'm actually going to do. I think we've got 16 in here. No, we don't, of course. Let's try. I really don't want to put the tech bench in the farming house. I do need another storm house. All right, where is the front of the storm house? Right there. All right. Well, we're going to build one right. Build one right here. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. That'll be our technology workstation. And it says it doesn't have building materials, but what we do is we open this and just give him these building materials, then he'll run over and start. And I'm going to have everyone else go over and help him build. Obviously, we don't have enough, but at least we can get started. As soon as he gets enough in there, there we go. Looking around, make sure that nobody sneaks up on us. Well, I guess they're not really sneaking, but at least come up towards us and I don't notice them. And we only had, I think it was about 6 or 8 building materials. So once they've got it up to there we go, 6. All right, fellas, run back inside. See if there's new building materials to be had now. Bag check. All right, I understand. Show him your gear. He looks through your gear without a word. Lets you go through. All right, Joe, run inside. Good to see you again, brother. Well, yeah, I just spent a heck of a lot of money in here. Oh, yeah, there we go. We got some more. We're going to take all of those. And we're even going to take all of the... Well, we're going to sell that now, but we're going to take these, the iron plates, because we will be needing them. Now we'll run back out and finish building that building. Get this completed, then lay down the frame for the research bench. We can see how much that's going to take. Surely that was enough building materials to complete that, was it not? 13, 14, yeah, it had to be. Yeah, she's got 5 extra. All right, there we go. We got our second storm house. Now, Joe, run inside so we can see the layout. Now, we want to put the research bench, since it's so large, I think I'm going to have to fit it in right here in this corner. Yep, right there. And it's going to take 10 iron plates, which we do have. He's got 9 on him. And while he's doing that, I'm going to have Moo take 1 out of here. And also put the rest of the building material in the storage. Now we'll have everybody start on that bench. Now we're going to have to buy some research books to do more research, but we did need the bench first. Now the level 1 bench, that was up here we can get rid of. Now what we can do is we can disassemble it, and any resources we get from it we can then add to our stockpile of resources, and that might be one or two resources that we no longer need to purchase and spend money on. We can just reuse them. You don't, when you disassemble things, you don't get all of your resources back, but you will get some. All right, there's our research bench. Now we're going to run, well, we're going to have Joe. He's got the Holy Flame. Yeah. Let's go see what kind of books the shop has, if any. I should have bought them when I was here. I forgot. I wasn't thinking about the books. All right. Show me what you've got. He's got 17 books at 300 each. Let's take a few. I want to leave a little bit of money for food. That's 10 books. Let's run back. Now, let's go in here and see if we can, let's bring these other characters in. If we can disassemble this bench. There might be some books in here. Okay, there was 2 books in here. Now, let's disassemble this. Dismantle. Small research bench. Yes. And we got 2 building material. Well, that's 2 more than we had before. I thought it might be a little more, and that's why I was having everyone else run back, but that's fine. We will go back here. And, of course, we see some combat, which means an opportunity. Oh, a big opportunity. We're going to take these. Oh, those animals making a lot of noise. I apologize. Going to loot these bad boys. This might get us, there's a 10 or so of these, that might get us another 2,400 cats. Somewhere in the vicinity of 2,000 cats. Of course, there's not. Always use them. Buy more books. Okay, that one more over here. All right, in the meantime, we'll see the books that we have, and we'll get research started. This guy has been beat up, so we're going to attack him unprovoked and then loot him. Now, the problem with doing that is there might be the rest of the herd might come attack us, but that's okay. Let's run in here. Look at this bench. Put the books in it, and then see what we have. Now, we definitely want to research beds, but for now we're looking at farming. We want to do wheat straw farming, which requires 2 wheat straw and 2 books. All right, so we've got 2 books. We've got to go get 2 wheat straw. And then we're going to want to do grog distillation, which requires 6 books. Well, let's go ahead and do that right now. That way we know we have those 6 books. And is it Moo? Was it Moo that was doing our research earlier? Let's see. Science is 1, 0, 31. It was Swift. All right, Swift. Get on that research bench. She'll go in and automatically start doing research. And what else will we need? Well, we got to go get the straw, wheat straw. What time is it? 2100. This is going to be... Let me put these up. I'm running too slow, so let's put that in there. Now, I'm going to run over here. I'm going to take a chance and run over to this farm. And if I can get there before 2300, I may be able to buy some wheat straw from them. It's a long run, though. And I got to pay attention. I don't want to get jumped. And yes, this episode is running longer, but I want to get this accomplished. So I'm spending a little extra time. I want to come right up to here. Oh, we're not going to make it. All right, well, we're going to have to wait till morning. Unfortunately. Well, then that will be next episode. We'll come back in the morning, hopefully buy some wheat straw from this guy, and try to get our farm started. We're down to 900 cats. We'll see what happens next episode. Ciao.